We got a lot to get to. Well, mainly we're going to focus on one issue right now. It's a growing controversy. Yeah, I liken it similar to the recent Buffalo National River controversy, the idea of changing the national designation to potentially develop that beautiful land into something, Walmart could make money off of. Now, this is a little bit different, but it's still a growing controversy nonetheless, and it has to do with cryptocurrency, mainly crypto mining. I'm sure many of you have heard of cryptocurrency, probably have some yourself, probably have invested in it. One of the cryptocurrencies, the most famous one, Bitcoin, has you have the ability to mine it, but in order to mine it, you have to have an immense amount of computer power with computing capability. You have to have electricity. You have to have water. You have to have all of these things in order to mine cryptocurrencies, and they also make a lot of noise, and so people don't like it. So countries across the world have started banning crypto mining facilities. However, that's not the case here in Arkansas. As a matter of fact, in the last legislative session of 2023, there was a bill passed that made it easier for crypto mining facilities to locate here in Arkansas and made it more difficult for local communities to regulate them when it comes to noise and energy and things like that. And that's where we begin today. I'm going to start by let's kind of take the 30,000-foot view of all this, and let's look at crypto facilities internationally. Here is the first article we're going to be going over today on Conservative Arkansas Media. Here's the first headline, as you see. We have China has kicked out more than half of the world's Bitcoin miners. Now, this article right here, this is it. This is the one that I think is very telling. Except you could just say, let's just not put it in Arkansas. Let's not put Texas in the headline. Let's put Arkansas in the headline. China is kicking out more than half of the world's Bitcoin miners, and a whole lot of them could be headed to Texas. Again, CNBC, not the conservative outlet, not a conservative outlet. It says here, and this is back in 2021. So it took from 2021 to 2023-24 for these Bitcoin companies, and I'm not sure they're the same ones, but it'd be very difficult to figure that out anyway. I'm sure they wouldn't use the same name. That would be dumb. In May, Beijing called for a severe crackdown on Bitcoin mining and trading, setting off what is being dubbed in crypto circles as the Great Mining Migration. Where are they migrating to? Well, maybe Arkansas. Texas is an ideal destination for miners thanks to its abundance of solar and wind power, its unregulated market, and its crypto-friendly political stance. China has, and by the way, China owns America and our politicians in a big way. China has long been home to more than half of the world's Bitcoin miners, but now Beijing wants them out ASAP. In May, the government called for a severe crackdown on Bitcoin mining and trading, setting off what's been dubbed, blah, blah, blah. Mining is the energy-intensive process which both creates new coins and maintains a log of all transactions of existing digital tokens. So I know this is tough for people to understand. It's tough for me to understand, and I'm technically a millennial, although I hate that I'm a millennial. Although I know the Zoomers are getting a lot of grief these days. Mining is the energy-intensive process which both creates new coins and maintains a log of all transactions of existing digital tokens. But you got to have a lot of computers, got to have big computers that can do a lot of computations in order to find your coin. I found a coin that's worth $30,000. Despite a lack of reserves that caused day-long blackouts last winter, Texas often has some of the world's lowest energy prices, and its share of renewables is growing over time with 20% of its power. It has a deregulated power grid that lets customers choose between power providers, and crucially, its political leaders are very pro-crypto, dream conditions for a miner looking for the kind of welcome and cheap energy sources. So this is why I wanted to start here, Arkansas, because if Texas is controlled by Republicans, Arkansas is controlled by Republicans, it says here that Texas is friendly towards crypto. So it's not a stretch to think that there are Republicans who are friendly towards crypto. After all, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders signed the crypto bill, last year that is now causing a ruckus. There are people that are upset about this. Okay, let's go to another headline. Arkansas towns versus Chinese supercomputers. How recent legislation removes local government's ability to regulate cryptocurrency. Now, this was last year in the middle of the summer. Okay, Andrew Mobley, ABC 7. Controversy has erupted in Arkansas towns where cryptocurrency mining facilities are springing up. Some local governments are upset that recent legislation signed into law by the governor hamstrings their ability to regulate commercial crypto mines within the city limits. In Harrison, Arkansas, community and city government opposition have fended off an unwanted crypto mine in city limits for now. City officials said that Act 851, which was House Bill 1799, signed into law on April 14th, essentially precludes them from regulating commercial crypto mines, which seem to have seized the opportunity and have been appearing all over the state in recent months. Now, again, why are they appearing all over the state in recent months? Well, in 2021, I'm just saying this could be the reason. Back in 2021, China started kicking these companies out of their country. And I thought we were against. It's just interesting. I don't know. I know we're against China. Certainly, we're against China as a state of Arkansas. Our policy is way more proactive than what the previous governor's was. I mean, you have Sarah that's going after companies in Arkansas that have Chinese ties. I gotta wonder if some of these former Chinese companies, and we're going to get to that here in a minute because there's movement on that. Some of these companies in China that get kicked out, and it's not just China. I think Kazakhstan, had crypto mining facilities as well. Some of these companies that have been kicked out, are they still Chinese? Are they rebranded? If they're going to be in Arkansas, they better rebrand. But again, this also negates the fact that people don't want these noise, energy reducing, these noise making facilities, energy sucking things in their community. And you got to wonder, why did Arkansas do this? At least that's what people. I mean, I don't have one in my backyard, as far as I know, up where I live in little old northeast Arkansas. But maybe I do.